It's the time in our service for the children's story, otherwise known as the Time for All Ages. And I missed doing this for you with last week. I certainly miss seeing your faces and watching you all come down and gather around for the story. But I'm excited to be able to share a book with you. This is a book that is on my bookshelf at home. And so I thought it might be a good thing for us to read today. This is a book a lot of you might know already. It's called The Very Lonely Firefly by Eric Carle. I like Eric Carle especially because he's a collage artist like me. So here's the book, Very Lonely Firefly. As the sun set, a little firefly was born. It stretched its wings and flew off into the darkening sky. It was a very lonely firefly. It flashed its light, searching for other fireflies. You can see them flying around. You can also see the lights in our chandelier. Bonus. The firefly saw a light and flew toward it. But it was not another firefly. It was a light bulb lighting up the night. And they're saying, "Do you hear that noise? What is that?" They can hear the firefly. The firefly saw a light and flew toward it. But it was not another firefly. It was a candle flickering in the night. See the firefly down there? Yeah. The firefly saw a light and flew toward it. But it was not another firefly. It was a flashlight shining in the night. Dad saying, "Quiet out there." The firefly saw a light and flew toward it. But it was not another firefly. It was a lantern glowing in the night. See, there's a brother and sister out looking. They see something. You ever gone out looking for fireflies? I like that. The firefly saw several lights and flew toward them. But they were not other fireflies either. There was a dog. It's a scary looking dog. Grr. There was a cat. Wow. That's what they do. And an owl. Hoot. Their eyes were all reflecting the lights. See, the owl is flying up there, and you can see the firefly. The firefly saw a light and flew toward it. But it was not another firefly. It was a car's headlights flooding the night. You see the whole family. They're out looking. They see something. They want to go see what it is. The firefly saw many lights and flew toward them. But they were not other fireflies. They were, right, fireworks, sparkling and glittering and shimmering in the night. The 4th of July. When all was quiet, the firefly flew through the night, flashing its light, looking and searching again. Then the very lonely firefly saw what it had been looking for. It was a group of fireflies, all flashing their lights. And this is the cool part of the book. You can see the lights flashing all over with the fireflies. So, do you think he was lonely anymore after that? I don't think so. Now, I like this story for this week because I think it's the way a lot of us have been feeling. You know, we're in our houses, we're not going to school, Everybody's all in together, and we miss seeing our friends. We miss seeing the people that we like to go visit and go to school with, and all the different places that we have friends. And we miss seeing those little firefly lights of all of our friends. So what I thought we might do this week is we could do a kind of a craft together. Now, kids get to do crafts all the time at church, adults very seldom. So here's the opportunity. I wanted us to be able to find a way to shine our light for one another. This is corny, bear with me. So I made this little template. This is a chalice, flaming chalice. And we're going to make this available online. And what I'm asking you to do is color it. You could just color it in however you want. You can make it any color you want. And you could do it with color crayons or markers or paint or anything like that. Or you could take it, like I did, and you could take the pieces, cut them out, and then I traced around them onto other pieces of paper. Like this. This is sort of the way Eric Carle makes his drawings, his collages. He takes different pieces of paper like that. It's fun to make the flame part shiny. You can see it kind of glowing like that. I just used plain old aluminum foil, not too hard to find. And for the bottom part, I just cut a picture out of a magazine. Now, let me say one thing first. If you're going to cut out of a magazine, you have to ask for permission first, right? You heard me say it, folks. But if you make a picture like this, I would hope that you would take a picture of it and share it with us somehow, or maybe send it in the mail to the church, and we can see all of the little firefly lights that you have. Now, we sing our children out every single week at Eliot. I miss doing that too, little rituals. So children, I want you to imagine that you are listening to a whole room full of adults who care about you like we do. And I'm going to sing the song for you. From you I receive, to you I give. Together we share, and from this we live. From you I receive, to you I give. Together we share, and from this we live. Stay safe, everybody, and keep the light on.